I at first was, of course, very nervous to play her, but I think that's one of the reasons as an actor you take on a role, because it's not often that you are scared. I've done many things in my life, and I don't often get, this was such a large challenge, and I was nervous that I couldn't do it, and I felt very grateful as an artist that I had an opportunity to do something that scared me and that I was going to have to work so hard for. But I wanted to play her because the more I studied her and the more I learned about her, I cared about her, and I wanted to show the world a little bit. I wanted to remind some people not only of her and her music, but also who this human being was. I mean, I suppose she didn't know any different, I didn't know any different, you know, it's just a part of, but you try to just do your work, and I think, you know, there are people that would want to focus on the gossip about her, but then there are the people that focus on the work, and so I think her work is stronger. You know, I think for most people, and maybe especially women, I think to get to a point in your life where you really try to know your voice and make sure you... It was a rediscovery of finding my voice. I didn't know I could sing, and I hadn't expressed things loudly and openly for a while. So it was quite therapeutic, and it's something that I think is important for many people to make sure they haven't lost their voice at different times in their life, and to try to find it one way or another.
Okay, and then to your left, please. Albert, to your left, please. Thank you. And Albert, right to your left. Albert, right this way, please. Yeah, eating with his hands. Pablo, to your left, please. Could you look to your left, please? Pablo, to your left, please. Pablo, to your left, please. Thank you. Back row. And Pablo, just guys to the top row here.
But this movie, you know, it's of course about a singer, but it's beyond a singer. It's about a human being that is ending her life with grace, and is ending her life in a form of celebration. You know, it's someone that understands that she might have nothing left to do in this world, and she decides that with beauty and a form of joy. So, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I wanted to tell the story of the greatest voice of the century, which she was, and the story of the human being who created that voice. And being female, she was judged on everything, like looks, life, relationships, hair, voice, everything. So she was always being judged. What I wanted to do was to like land in a plane, really, that in the final days of her life, she decides the only judgment that matters is her own judgment of herself. And that's not giving anything away, but I hope it's a very, you know, you would say it's a tragic life, but I think it's a happy ending.